Good morning, TGIM. Here we are, April the 11th, 2022. How's the journey going, right? It's not always about the destinations, right? But the journey still has to be somehow enjoyable. And a lot of times that's our choice. And it also involves, most of the time, relationships, right? With our family members, with our coworkers, with people that we interact with the various teams that we might be on, be it church or school or sports or whatever. Um, can anybody say what the most important thing is in relationships? How about an eye roll here? Communication, yes. And if you look back at the 100+ episodes that we've talked about, there are several involving communication. We have the DWC TAC HOC, right? How about another one that we might say over communicate, please? OCP. Why must we over communicate? Because sometimes, they say repetition is the mother of learning. We have to repeat things so that we can remember them. There are so many things going on in our world right now, and so many ways for us to be able to communicate, including face-to-face talking. But our lives are so busy and have so much stuff involved that now we're resorting to texting and emails and cards or notes, whatever way that we can to communicate. So it actually helps this process where we kind of need to over communicate. And it's best for us to speak up, because a lot of times relationships will falter because we kind of stop communicating, and there's a lot of reasons why that can happen. Fear of being denied, fear of being rejected or not accepted, or failure. But at the end of the day, it behooves us to find ways to keep talking, keep communicating, because that's how we're going to clear the air, clear the pus, clear the hurt that we may be experiencing from time to time. Now, it's important that you set ground rules when you do communicate. We have to keep away from judging, keep away from shaming, keep away from blaming, have a really open mind to hear what each other is saying, because sometimes it's from a different perspective that we don't all see the same from, and has merit and value because of that perspective. Maybe it lacks more, which is what the conversation and the communication can allow to open up and see things from more angles, so that, maybe it's not exactly what it seems to be, and there has been misunderstanding or miscommunication or lack or none at all. So it behooves us to keep cool, stay open, and chit chat, and create a safety kind of vibe, so that when we're talking with and for each other, to each other, that we know that it's not going to hurt us back. I have something to say. I got a craw in my foot, and I need to clear my sentiments about what's going on. So hear me out. And then you do the hearing, and they do the listening. Two ears, one mouth, right? And then when it's all done, then you can kindly, lovingly, they call it loving straight talk, say your version of it. And then hopefully the two or three or more together can then see and find the common ground, find the ways where we can do even better. So communication and over communication is crucial. Crucial, even though it can sound like, man, I've heard this before, eye roll. Well, that is actually a good thing when you get the eye rolls, because then it's getting through. I mean, for both sides, for all sides, that we are hearing each other. So yeah, I heard this before. Okay, now let's act better on it, so that we can have this peace and this safety and this joy, and then we're living life fully again, because we're not carrying all this luggage of wonder and maybe regret and or pain that lack of communication can cause. Hey, something to think about. Let's see if we can at least be in the same book, right? That's vital as we continue to expand and grow and evolve together. And then hopefully we can get in the same chapter, maybe same page, same paragraph, same line, or same word, like SYNERGEEYA. When you can reach that point, everyone together, then stuff like magic happens. Something to explore and see if we can do even more of that today, this week, this month, and as we go along this year to live life fully. What do you say? Have yourself an awesome day. Have yourselves an awesome week. And let's see if we can make this one rock and roll. Cheers. Ciao.